全て投げ捨てられたら笑って生きることが楽になるのまた胸が痛くなる
Hello, I am Wayne-chan, you say, bowing to the entire class. You were irritated that you were sent to the lowest class after being transferred. You were really smart and were supposed to be in the A class, instead of E, the N class. I have recently moved here and hope to have a nice school year with you all, you say with a fake smile. Okay, Wayne-chan, go sit down in the back for now, Sensei says, and you head towards an empty seat. You find a disturbing classmate as he eyes you. He has light brown hair combined with blonde. You sit one seat away from him, leaving an empty seat between you two. After class, you head down to the long, horrible mountainside. When you got to ground level, you found some students from the main campus snickering at you. It made you pissed, and you felt like choking them, seeing their eyes bulge and beg for mercy, slowly dying. The following week, you overheard that another student was coming to E-class. Great, another student. You felt mad about how poorly your classmates and you yourself were being treated while the main campus was living it up, and how the headmaster had not changed you to A-class yet. You drummed your fingers, bored in class. Class started, and the new student came in. He had red hair, golden red eyes, and a different uniform from the rest of the students. It was weird, since it was like your uniform. You feel embarrassed about it, stare down at your desk. Stop thinking about it, you tell yourself. Hi, I'm Akabane. I feel so good to be back at school and be able to kill the teacher, he says with a cackle. Right, our teacher is an alien, and we have a main assignment. Kill him. That's the only request from the Japanese Defense Unit, Karasume. Nice to meet you, Teach, he says, extending a hand to Sensei, in which he took. Splat. One of Sensei's tentacles fell off. Who knew you would fall for that? Karma says with a laugh, which you found as his charming part. Sensei was quite surprised. Karma was the first person to actually do some damage to the alien teacher. Karma then walked back to the class and sat right next to you. You felt mushy inside, and heat flooded through your head. You felt a bit woozy as you tried to study what Sensei was teaching, but it was too difficult. You request an excuse, heading to the bathroom. In the bathroom, you talk to yourself about the feeling of Karma Akabane. What an interesting name. Karma Akabane, Sensei says. Sensei's been really mad. He was obviously being careful around Karma. So, Wayne-chan, how about you help me with the trap for Sensei, huh? He asks you. Sure, you say. You kind of wanted to stick around him and become his friend. He seemed menacing, like you. You both exit the classroom, and Karma leads you to a cliff on the mountain. He was biting his nail along the way. You're agitated, you point out. It's just that freaking Sensei's making me mad. You chill me out, he says. Is that an insult or a compliment? You question him. Well, as in chill out, I mean like you make me calm, he says, and you nod, knowing he would not look back at you. He sits on a tree that lay on the edge of the cliff. He continues biting his nail, and you sit on the grass, laying on your back. Suddenly, Kara-sensei appeared. Ah, Sensei, Karma says. Let's see if you really do care about your students. He grabs your arm, and you blush, until you are falling, Karma under you. Hold on. He whispers in your ear. Stupid, what are you doing? You yell at him, clutching his shirt tightly. Teach, are you going to save us? Karma yells. Your life flashes before your eyes, and you see the anti-me gun in Karma's hand. You are either going to die or be saved. Somehow. You both bounce onto something, and you both grunt. Nice move, Karma, but please don't try to kill yourself again. It won't be as successful. Sensei says with a chuckle. Karma grits his teeth and tries to get out of Sensei's tentacles. You both bump foreheads together and blush. You roll off him as Sensei takes away the gun and sets both of you down. And, Sensei says growling, do not bring anyone else with you too. Then he disappeared. So, no lift? Really? Even with Mach 20 speed? Dang it, Karma says, scratching his head. You stomp your foot, pissed. Why did you do that? We could have died. You yell at him. Well, we survived. Also, wouldn't Sensei have got us anyway? He says he cares deeply for his students. Karma says with a shrug. Well, it wasn't so reassuring for me, you say, and step onto him. You slap him and leave him alone. As you walk through the forest, you find a lot of interesting things around the mountains. There were nice trees that you would not see in a city. There was an area, also more lush and real than the nature areas and parks around the city. You stomp through the forest, still mad at Karma. So much for having a crush. You find a color that was off in the surroundings. You walk towards it. It was red. That reminded you of Karma. Darkness flooded your thoughts, but you shook it off. You walked to the flowers and realized they were roses. And you saw Karma with them. You were too late to realize, and he had heard you. Ah, Lion-chan, Karma says with a smile, touching the rose's vines. It caused him to bleed crimson blood. You watched it trickle down his arm, and he stared at it. Sorry from before, he says softly, plucking a rose. A gift, from nature and I, he says and hands you the rose. He applied pressure to his wound after you took it, the thorns scratching you. It's not nice to give a girl something that would hurt her, you say with a small laugh. Well, I just wanted to say sorry, Karma says. All of a sudden, you feel something pierce your ankle, and you yelp, fall forward. Karma caught you. He dropped you, and you fell softly on the grass. You look back to see a snake, attempting to strike you again, but Karma blocks it with the bottom part of his shoe, kicking the snake in the face. Karma then killed the snake. No mercy, even though the snake was backing up. You rub your ankle, which was bleeding pretty badly. It had bitten you twice, in which you did not notice. The rose you held, you had accidentally gripped too tightly, and you were bleeding on your hands too. Lion-chan, here, Karma says and grunts as he picks you up in his arms, carrying you. You cling on to him, quickly tugging the rose in your pocket of your shirt. You snuggle up against his chest as he walked. Wow, you're light, he mumbles. You did not say anything, but tremble in pain. I'm sorry, this is all my fault, Karma says, looking away from you, a dark expression on his face. It's fine. When there is pain, a nice beginning starts, you say, and see a hint of smile on Karma's face. As Karma carries you back to school, you listen to the rhythm of his heartbeat. A steady rhythm, kind of fast. You breathe on him and blush. What are you doing? Karma questions you, and you pretend you are asleep. Asleep already? He asks. Eventually, you entered a clearing of the trees and the school was in view. A couple of your classmates were around. They seemed troubled. You see Nagisa wave towards the others and point at you, and someone came crashing into you and Karma. Hey guys, what took you so long? Nagisa asks as he went to the toppling over you guys. Nothing. Assassination plan gone wrong, Karma says annoyed. But Lion-chan needs a nurse, Karma says, pointing towards your ankles and hands. You healed and came back to class, Karma looking depressed, but everyone in the class was glad that you both were okay. Sensei had continuously begged for forgiveness until you glared at him and scolded him for annoying you. I think you're cute, you know, you whisper, gathering the courage to say into Karma's ear, and you glance back to see an embarrassed Karma. You giggled. You wanted to tell him that so he wouldn't look depressed anymore. The next day, Karma had asked you on a date, probably because you had called him cute the other day. He asked a date tomorrow, on Saturday. You agreed on going shopping in a mall complex. The next day, you had fretted over what you were wearing because your feelings about him had climaxed that day of the failed assassination Karma had attempted. You decided to wear a tank top under a loose shirt that showed your shoulders. The shirt was black with a white skull, bones crisscrossed under. Then you decided to wear a white and black plaid skirt with long black socks and white boots. Your hair was loose and layered, making you look like a bad girl. You had brought a small black purse along to carry your cell phone in, and with money. You wait in front of the entrance of the mall where Karma had requested. He really didn't seem like someone who would go shopping, but insisted. You felt like he was actually joking about going on the date due to his bad behavior in class. You felt insecure until someone patted your shoulder and you jumped. You turned to see Karma wearing a casual outfit. It looked weird on him, a black jacket and long indigo jeans. Hey, you stutter, a greeting. Hi, nice outfit. He says, thanks, but you look weird, you say, teasing him. What, because of my personality? Come on. He complains and enters the mall complex. After hours of shopping, you had only bought 3 bags of clothing. You had also bought 1 bag of plushies, and Karma did not buy anything for himself, except an ice cream. He had paid for everything, but you objected. He said it was a gift for being rude to you that certain day. You both stop at the park before you head home. You sit on a bench, and Karma begins rambling about his past. It's kind of deep. So, he says, everything's suddenly awkward. What now? You had nothing to say to each other. Hey, let's go to a cafe. My last treat, Karma says with a grin. Killing point, sure, why not? You say, and you both get up, Karma still carrying the bags. But there was only 1 bag now since you were OCD, and had to put everything neatly in 1 bag. You know, I like seeing your face all red, Karma whispers in your ear. Well, I won't let you achieve your likings, you stutter, but you still felt heat rise to your cheeks. Oh, you're blushing. Anyways, Karma says, breathing in hot air over your ear again. Stop breathing in my ear, you complain and walk faster, quickly entering the shop. Oh, it's Isagai's shop. Karma follows in after you, and you both sit at a booth. You sigh before saying, Man, you're so tiring. You complain a lot. Karma points out, Yeah, because you keep doing weird stuff. You say, Okay then. I think everything I do is normal. Okay then, I think everything I do is normal, he says. You don't look at him since you did not want to blush. Hey, look, he says, and you look up, and his face was directly next to yours. You blush and quickly back up. What are you doing? You panic. Someone coughed to you, and you saw Isekai. Hi, Isekai, you say calmly and sit back down normally. What are you guys doing? Isekai asks, flustered. Nothing, it was nothing, you say. Say a word to our classmates and you'll pay, you say, trying to give him a scary face. You and Karma both give him an evil face and he freaked out. I wasn't going to say anything in the first place, he says and bows politely. Please forgive me, he says. Sure, can we order something then? Karma asks. You order some cake and Isekai left quickly. Man, I didn't think you were that evil, he says, and you look at him as he laughs softly. You blush since his laugh sends a weird pleasure through your body. Why are you blushing? Karma asks, inspecting you closely. You look away and don't reply. Well, what were you going to do earlier? You ask him. Nothing, he says slowly in a playful voice. Hey, answer my question, Karma says, and you shake your head. Isekai comes back with your food. Thanks, Isekai, you and Karma say in unison. Wow, you guys are scary, Isekai says. Sorry for creeping you out, you say, and he leaves with a smile. Perfect, Isekai. Do you think he has a crush on you? Karma asks. No, he's like that to everyone. Nice, good-looking, popular, you say, and Karma nods. You both eat your cake and quickly leave, a tip for Isekai. I'll walk you home, There's no telling what might happen. Karma says, no, it's fine. My house is close anyways. You say, please? At least I'll rest easy. He pleads. Fine, you say a bit teary. That's so weird. So he can rest easily? Does he care that much about me? Your thoughts clouded your mind. When you got home, Karma hands you the bags, and you thank him for today. Bye, you say with a wave as Karma leaves. He waved back and disappeared behind a corner. You walk on a Saturday afternoon. You find many people from the main campus on the streets, staring at you, pointing at you, and laughing at you because you are in E-class. You're tired of it and decided to head back home. You're supposed to go buy some things for your parents so they could cook something for someone, something like that. The convenience store was not as close as you thought, and was pissed off about the other students. You head back thinking of an excuse not to buying the groceries. Then some students go up to you. Hey, it's Ryan Chan from E-class. You know, this is our turf, right? They ask. 3 guys. Okay, calm yourself. You can handle this. You can control yourself. You walk past them, but one of them grabbed your hand and you wriggled free from their grasp. Hey, you know, we are the chosen ones, but you E-class losers are the stupid ones. One of them taunts and grabs your wrist. You try to wiggle free, but they hold on firmly. A meaty guy was holding your wrist. You know, we thought you were going to be a nice girl. Soon, we found out you were the loser after all. You were going to A-class and then bumped down to E-class before you could even start school. They say they continue to laugh at you. They were pushing your nerves really far. A flashback occurred. Hey, Wyanton, you want to be like us? A punk girl appeared in front of you. You were sitting in the alley because you were running from bullies. She had a mask over her mouth, black with golden flames. Her eyes were crystal blue. I'm the delinquents leader. You want to join? She asks. You nod. Okay, girls, what's her nick? The leader asks. Let's name her Bloodless. One said, okay, follow us. In reality, they took you to an empty alleyway and shoved you on the ground. Another flashback. Let's see how she can fight. A girl with rock blue hair says. Let's introduce ourselves. The leader says. I'm Golden, she says. I'm Razor Seas, the blue-haired girl says. I'm Trap, says a green-haired girl. And I'm Darkness, a purple girl-haired says. I'll tower over you. So how about you? 1v4, the leader says with a laugh. They all took out their weapons. The purple-haired girl took out a knife and tossed it to you. You caught it swiftly, twirling it in your hand. They took their weapons, crowbars, bats, something dangerous. You won, joining their club for 2 years. You swiftly dodged a kick and took out your bloodless knife and the mask you hid under your shirt and put it on. The mask covered your face, all black with red paint over it, representing blood. You kicked them in the balls and swiped at their arms. They ran. You laughed to yourself, snickering, and quickly sheathed your knife in your mask. Bloodless, someone said, and you turned to see Golden. It's been a while since you became bloodless, she says and laughs. Well, I was pissed off at those jerks, you say. Oh well, we can take care of the rest, she says. Well, don't hurt my classmates, you say. Okay, softy, we know. We can tell who they are. What is it? The chosen ones? Wow, she says with another laugh and leaves you alone in the alleyway. You make sure you don't have any blood on your clothing. None. Good. You exit the alley and head home. On the way you see Karma doing something. He bangs something on the wall of someone's gate. A glass bottle? It cracked and he held the sharp part. A student from the main campus were in front of him. I could kill you, Karma says. He punches the guy in the face and kicks him in the balls. You watch. Karma doesn't use the bottle. Then he was about to stab the student over the head when you screamed, Stop! Karma looks back and the kid runs. Aw, I really wanted to kill him. He growls, waving the bottle. Aw, I really wanted to kill him. He growls, waving the bottle. You walk up to him and take the bottle from him. He drops it. Don't try to kill someone. Have you ever killed anyone? You ask him. You try to sound tough, but heard your voice waver. No, I wish. he says with a psychotic look and smiles as he laughs. This isn't like you, you whisper to him. You didn't want him to kill anyone. You knew he hurt people, but it pained you that you had a crush on a wannabe murderer. I don't want you to kill anyone. It hurts to know that the first person I liked, the first person that took me on a date, would kill someone. It's not assassination, Karma. This would be murder. You scold him, tears threatening to run. They did. Why, Inchan? Karma calls your name and reaches a hand out to touch you. Don't. You say, I don't want to see your face. These thoughts made you cry and harder and run away. You turn the corner and find a mysterious white-headed girl. You ignore her and bump into someone. You fall on your bottom and look up. High schoolers. Hey little girl, you want to come with us? We can make you feel better than that bastard, they say, grabbing you and covering your mouth. You squirm around as they grab you, attempting to take you in a large vehicle. They put a gag over your mouth. Now, don't call for someone you hate, one said with a growl at the word hate. Tears continue to stream down your face as you close your eyes. It's probably what I deserve, you thought. This is what I get for being mean to the person I really, really love. You open your eyes as you feel yourself free fall towards the ground. Your arms free, you break your fall. There was Karma, beating the crap out of the guys until they ran. You sobbed for a while, Karma standing over you. Why'd you save me? You ask in between cheeky breaths and wipe away your tears. Karma squats in front of you, his face close to yours, but you don't blush. You felt comfortable like this. Because I love you, he says, his face leaning towards you. He puts an arm by your face and you feel his breath on your lips and you blush. He closes his eyes and you do too, peeking a bit until he kissed you, deeply. He releases it with a sigh and smile. Are you hurt? He asks, taking your arm and helping you up. You shake your head no. You both decide to head towards your house where Karma tickles you and teases you along the way. Stop tickling me, you squeal as he jabs his hand into your side. You cover your side and Karma bumps into you, giving you a peck on your lips. And you blush, playboy. You mumble, brushing a strand of hair behind your ear. Say that again, Karma asks with his tongue sticking out at you. You punch him on the arm. Stop playing around, you mumble with a sigh. When you both arrive back at your house, you say goodbye and Karma kisses you again, more passionately. Bye, he whispers before winking at you and leaving you standing at your doorstep. Hello everyone, welcome back to another, what are we gonna call this? We're gonna call this, diary session? Okay, welcome to diary session. This is the first one we're doing. Hello, how are you? This is where I'm going to just talk about the video. So this is one that I had read for myself before, and then I hadn't realized that. So when I was going back and reading this, I was like, didn't I read this already? And when I was going to like star the things, I had already did it. So I was like, oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did read this. And that's when I realized I did read this. I read it for myself, but now I'm reading it for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed. This was by Crystallized Shadow. Link will be in the description below. The title was made up by me because it did not have a title of its own. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. But yeah, that's about it. I'll wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye, loves. Sweet, I wish I was a professional writer. Oh, wait. Stupid. You sit on a bench, and Karma began rambling.